It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for your 2023 USFL Week 3 game highlight commentary. Straight out the gate, Deion Kane takes the football all the way into the end zone, activating his dreadlock powers on the opening kickoff of the weekend to give the reigning defending undisputed USFL champion Stallions the lead. Ensuing drive, Thompson on the move for the Breakers. Pitch perfect pass down the middle. Got Morris, goes into the end zone. Tie game 7-all. Man's threw a dime. Think fast, out to Philly we go, and the closed caption and double C's are working because Case Cook has got Corey Coleman in the end zone for the score, and the Stars take the lead over Pittsburgh. So many C's on that play, you'd have thought the Crips were recruiting. Up to Michigan we go, 45-yard field goal for the Panthers through the uprights to take a 3-0 lead over the Generals. Back to Birmingham we go. Magoo on the move, looking towards his right, he's got Davis. Time to hit the buttons on the controller.
Excuse me!
Spin him.
The spell card Mystical Space Typhoon activated, and Davis takes it inside the 10. Meanwhile, back in Michigan we go. Johnson dumps it off to Darius Victor, got a couple of blockers out in front, and the New Jersey midget is off to the races, got the sideline, goes into the end zone, and the Generals take the lead.
Who's your little guy?
46-yard field goal for the Maulers, booted through the uprights. They cut their deficit down to 4. 25-yard field goal for the Stallions. They regain the lead 10-7.
You could have seen this video early and ad-free. Make sure to join on patreon.com/Chiseled Adonis, and you won't have to worry about ads. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description.
General's possession.
I'll do it myself.
Johnson dials up voicemail, calls his own number, takes off running. He's already inside Panther territory and carries it 70 yards to the 10-yard line. Defensive coordinator gotta get the book thrown at him. How you give up a 70-yard carry to the quarterback? Literally on the very next play, Johnson said, I'm not even tired. I don't see no Gatorade symbol underneath my cleats. He carries it into the end zone for the score. Generals by 2 scores. 3rd and long following the field goal for the Stars.
Come here. Somebody call the police. It's not what he wanted to cook.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
God damn. Following breaker possession, handoff to Les Hills have eyes, go into the end zone. Easy lead taken from New Orleans. We go down to Houston. Memphis on the move, 4th and 1. They're participating in the Frank Costanza challenge.
I stopped short.
An early injury to Magoo. He's got to head to the tent, his replacement. Man's got triple team. 3rd and 6 for the Maulers. QB keep. These QBs getting rocked. They'd have to settle for a 50-yard field goal, and it's through the uprights and good to cut the deficit down to 1. 4th and 1 for the Generals. Hand off to Victor, and the New Jersey midget. Get your bitch ass off me, pussy! Stiffs arm a man into the shadow realm. Carries it all the way into the end zone. His 2nd touchdown today. Look at the replay. Put that brother on hospice care. I baptize you in the name of the Father. I baptize you in the name of the Son. I baptize you in the name of the Holy Spirit. Meanwhile, in the Battle of the Windlass, 45-yard field goal for the Houston Gamblers through the uprights, and it's good. They've gambled their way to a 3-point lead. What are the Stars up to after that 7-0?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Trailing for the first time today, here comes Memphis.
Where do you think you're going?
Come at me, bro.
Somebody must have put out a hit on all these quarterbacks this weekend because everybody's getting sacked. 4th down for the Panthers. They're going to go for it.
Fuck out of here.
35-yard field goal for the Showboats, booted through the uprights, and it's good. Tie game 3-all in Houston. Magoo back in the game following the injury, got a man.
Yoink.
But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by the Breakers, returns at the 25. The power of dreadlock strikes again. Wait a minute. If you guys haven't downloaded the Underdog Fantasy app yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. I've collected so many W's, they might subtract the letter from the alphabet and hand it over to me. I'm up $3,500.
Big money! Make sure you click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, participate in the pick'ems. We already know it's done wonders for me. I'm I'm sure it'll do wonders for you. And keep in mind, they will match your first deposit up to $100 only on Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you let them know I sent you.
24-yard field goal for the Maulers to take the lead through the uprights, and good, they're up by 2. The Breakers would cash in the interception for points on a 37-yard field goal to go up by 7. After leading 7-0, 9 unanswered points by Pittsburgh. What is Case Cook is getting ready to cook?
Help me! Help me!
It's not what he wanted to cook.
Back to Houston we go. Bahar looking towards his right, dumps it off to Justin Hall. More blockers and transgender medication. Get your bitch ass off me, pussy! Avoids a bunch of different showboats while showboating himself all the way into the end zone to give the Gamblers the lead. Hot, hot.
I've got you in my sights.
Man's got tattooed. The pass was ricocheted and intercepted by the Stallions. They take over inside Breaker territory. The Panthers been getting cooked all afternoon, but not for long. Strong over the middle. Give me your ankles, pussy! Quinn breaks 2 Generals' legs and goes into the end zone for the score. Michigan finally cuts it down to 2 scores. Look at 21. Man's got his legs broken from behind. Pittsburgh's field goal onslaught continues. Yet another field goal to go up by 5. The Stallions in the period-colored zone. They take advantage of the interception, find the end zone for the score. We're knotted at 17 all. But once again on the ensuing drive, very next play, Thompson's gonna let it fly. He's got Anderson. Hold my Nuggets. Suck my dick. Spectacular catch. 4th and goal. It's a trap. Time for a little bit of trickery. The Dreadlocks can pass 2 into the end zone for the score. Tie game, 10 all. J.J. Wilson with the catch. After 12 unanswered points, finally the Stars would get something on the board to cut their deficit back down to 2. Next Breakers possession. Here comes Thompson looking to go down the field. He's got a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. New Orleans is back in front.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
The Stallions would waste little time looking to respond. Magoo looking over the middle, throws a strike to his man. Touchdown, tie game in Birmingham. Back and forth we go.
All right, let's try this again. And nobody's blocking.
Game knotted at 10 down in Houston. Bahar looking towards the end zone, got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Memphis. We're going to go to the break with the score tied at 10 all.
You need a shout out? Book me on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis and get a shout out, birthday wishes, draft order for your fantasy football team. It don't matter. Book me. What are you waiting for?
To the second half we go, and the offensive onslaught continues. Thompson looking over the middle, got his man, spun into the end zone for the score. We got a shootout out here. Pittsburgh kicker back at it again. 35-yard field goal through the uprights. The lead is back up to 5. This man cannot be stopped. But I can't say the same for quarterback Kelly, because his pass is intercepted at the 37-yard line. Michigan desperately trying to build a little bit of momentum. They score 10 unanswered points. The Gamblers would waste little time turning the pick into points. Bahar handoff to Thompson, fights his way into the end zone, and Houston is back in front. Then on the ensuing kickoff, you know they got great barbecue in the South, but when you get done with a good entree, you gotta have a dessert. How about some Butterfingers? Fumble on the play, scooped up by the Gamblers. They take the football right back. Mans was already falling down, but failed to protect the football. He got hit with the
Falcon Punch! Show me your moves!
Think fast. Johnson trying to dial up voicemail and call his own number again, but he forgot to pay his bill. He's coughing up the ball. Fumble on the play, scooped up by the Panthers. Ain't nobody even touch him, and he out here bowling the football to the opposing squad. The Stars trying to release themselves from the genjutsu of the Pittsburgh field goal. Fumble on the play, scooped up by the Maulers. The Stars can't do nothing right.
Are you having a seizure?
He's having a seizure!
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Back to Houston we go. Eat my shoulder pad, pussy! You too, bitch! All the way into the end zone for the score. This man ran over 2 human beings. Adults at that. Mark Thompson is not here for games. Memphis might as well go ahead and cut those 2 defenders off the field right now. Numbers 5 and 22 will unofficially be retired due to these motherfuckers being some doormats. First and goal for Pittsburgh inside the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown. The Maulers don't need a field goal when they can score touchdowns as they extend their lead up to 2 scores. Birmingham struggling to strike back, but not a problem for the Breakers. They find the end zone once more. They lead by 2 scores. To the 4th quarter we go. Can Case finally start cooking?
I guess not. That's not what he wanted to cook.
The Stallions drive all the way down the field. Magoo rolling towards his right, got his man into the end zone. They cut the deficit back down to 7. Here come the champions.
Want to become an official member at Hold My Nuggets Incorporated? Head over to ChiseledAdonisShop.com and grab your merch. Stock is flying off the shelves. Get it before it's gone. Grab a hat. Let the people know your affiliation.
The Panthers still trying to build momentum after scoring 10 unanswered points, but Love wants to cook apple. Turnovers, pass intercepted by the Generals. He threw it straight to the defender. What the hell was he looking at? Then on the very next play, Johnson would make them pay. Looking towards his right, he's got Alonzo Moore wide open. Off to the races, burning the Panthers into the end zone. Touchdown. Generals, they extend their lead 28-13. 48-yard field goal for the Stars to cut the deficit back down to 8 through the uprights, and it's good. 26-yard field goal for Memphis to get back into this game. It's a 10-point score in Houston. 10:24 on the clock for Pittsburgh, trying to pick up a first down on 3rd and 13, but it appears that they are coughing up the ball. Fumble on the play, scooped up by Philly. 4th and 1 for Michigan, but they're participating in the Frank Costanza challenge. They'd be stopped short, and they're leaving with an L in the presence of Calvin Johnson as they fall to the Generals 28-13. Following the fumble recovery, it's time for Philly to take advantage. 1st and 10. Pass intercepted by the Maulers. The Stars just can't stay consistent. 5 minutes left to go. The Breakers drive all the way down the field. They find the end zone again. 45-31 with the lead over the champs. The walls beginning to close in on Birmingham. Magoo's got nowhere to go. He'd be sacked at the 23. Light a spliff. 4:20 left to play down in Houston. Kelly looking towards his left. He's got White. He's going to lower the shoulder. Eat my shoulder pad, pussy. Into the end zone. 3-point game. They got a chance.
All right, let's try this again. And nobody's blocking.
The Breakers walk into Birmingham, take down the champions with a dominant 45-31 victory. They are now the #1 team in the USFL power rankings. Case Cook is still trying to cook, and they still got time in Philly. Launches it down the field. Pass intercepted by the Maulers, and they take the football away again. Jesus Christ, Philly just don't look like themselves today. 40-yard field goal to make it a 6-point game, and the Gamblers shank it wide to the left. Memphis still has life.
Hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. Also, follow me on all social media networks, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Chiseled Adonis. Make sure you get your fix of all Chiseled Adonis content.
2 minutes on the clock. Kelly takes the snap, back shoulder, looking for McDaniel. It's ricocheted and caught, participating in the 10 toes down challenge on a spectacular sideline catch to give the Showboats the lead. Look at the hands. Look at the concentration. He caught the ball and the opponent's arm. Memphis don't drive automatic because they got the clutch in the car. Cook is driving down the field on their final drive. Under a minute left to play. He'd be sacked on 2nd and 10. Bahar drives the Gamblers down the field with ease. He's got a little bit of time. Rolling towards his right. Got a man wide open. Toe drag swag. Tiptoes into the end zone. Touchdown Hall with 13 seconds left to play. 4th and 14. Game on the line for Case Cookers. Desperately needing a touchdown. Launches it into the end zone. Pass is incomplete. Game is over. The Stars lose at home against Pittsburgh. Game on the line in Houston. 5 seconds left to play. Kelly steps up in the pocket, desperately trying to launch it to the end zone. It falls short at the 6, and it's batted down and incomplete. Despite Memphis's effort to take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback, their attempts would be futile as the Gamblers walk in losers. Both teams winless, but one leaves with the victory as the Houston Gamblers would tell Memphis to join Michigan, Birmingham, and Philadelphia in taking out their Metro cards and getting aboard the L train.
You lose!
What's for dinner? Fresh hot ales.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm. Do
god.